Early in 16th century Scandinavia, a land known as Denmark today was located in northern Europe. Long ago, it contained a creature of darkness, exiled by God, and known as the Destroyer of Men. This creature's name was Grendel. He was resentful and held hatred toward humankind. He growled in pain as he heard music ringing with people rejoicing from the mead hall, or Harrow as King Hrothgar liked to call it. Hrothgar was a wise and successful king who built the hall. He was once a great warrior, but now he relies on his faithful warriors since he no longer wields a sword due to him being old and weak. As Hrothgar's men lived happily in this hall, Grendel could no longer bear their joyful tune. There was such a cacophony that he decided enough was enough. So he went up there to where they lived. Crawling out of his dark swamp, or hell on earth, he struck at night, walking like he was stalking prey, and found Hrothgar's warriors sprawled in sleep. He looked so peaceful with dreams undisturbed. Grendel was quick to think, as well as to use his claws, so he slipped through the door without making a single sound and snatched up thirsty men, picking them up like they were rag dolls and tearing them mercilessly. He then ran out with their bodies, blood dripping behind them back to his lair, delighted with his night's slaughter.
Oh my god. Hey man. Oh my god. Why? Hey man. Hey man. You awake, man? They're dead. Well, why?
Grendel came again night after night. His lust and evil would never be quenched. The warriors tried to escape him by searching for rest in different beds, but alas, he still got his claws on them, though some of them were lucky enough to survive and fled. Grendel ruled, and Harrow stood empty for years. 12 winters they suffered through this. 12 years Hrothgar grieved for the town they once felt happy and safe in, only to find it was no longer there. But hope might not be lost. Far from Scandinavia in a land called Geatlands lived the strongest of the Geats. Stronger than anyone in the world was a man called Beowulf. He heard how Grendel filled the Danes' nights with horror and quickly chose the mightiest men he could find. With his 14 warriors, he set off on a boat to Harrow. Their fate would decide whether he would make it out alive.
Hail Hrothgar! Yeah! Take care of your Grendel problem. I'm literally dripping with the blood of my enemies. I'm gonna slaughter Grendel with my bare hands, and God's gonna decide who will win this fight.
My father died and I was given a throne at a young age. And I made peace with your father through treasures. And God has not saved us from this monster, but he has sent you to save us. So we should feast for it.
Where did you get pizza? That's crazy.
You must be Beowulf, who moses all the adventures to meet everyone.
Yes, that is me.
I don't think you are actually brave alpha warrior who ventures deep in the oceans to fight monsters during the week. I think that's all bark, no bite.
Well, I am that grateful warrior, and I fought many monsters and never taken an L.
This man will not be any help with us, with this monster. We are doomed to destruction. Just because this man shows up and claims to be our salvation and freedom and will rescue us, I highly doubt it.
Stop hating. I have seen no L's in my time of battle. When the sun rises and these halls are cleared, you will see.
As the party started, all the men and women started eating and drinking, as they partied all night waiting for Grendel. Beowulf bent back Grendel's claws. As Grendel tried to run back to his miserable hold, Beowulf began to crack his claws. The Danes laughed with delight and celebrated the victory of Beowulf.
Good job.
Let's go. I know that guy. I know him. Yeah!
Finally, a great warrior has been sent by God to help us fight this monster and let the slaughter end. Let us toast to this great warrior for coming to help us.
I give thanks to you, brave warrior. I believe you will save us from the mighty monster who has destroyed our lives.
Thank you for your kind words, Queen. My heart is firm and my arms are ready. I will die if it means peace for your people.
Thanks.
Beowulf stares at the water. He has his sword and shield ready for combat. He leaps into the lake, not waiting for any of his men to catch up to him. He floats down towards the bottom. As he falls, the monster, Grendel's mother, starts to stir and heads over to him. She reaches up and embraces him as she starts to attack him. Beowulf tries swinging at her with his sword as she claws and bites at his armor and mail. The mother grabs Beowulf, but he starts to break free and swing with his sword, which falls to the ground. And he notices a huge sword on the wall. Beowulf swings and makes contact with Grendel's mother's head. Then he picks up Grendel's head and starts to make his way back out of the hole.
I have returned with the head of Grendel.
Man, this head is heavy.
Thank you, good men, for saving this kingdom. And you will be given this great reward, and you have earned my crown. Thank you.
How did this end?
No, thank you. I need to go home and rule over my own kingdom.
More shoot.
Many years later, a thief went into a dragon's lair and stole a jeweled cup, angering the dragon, who started to lay waste to the Yates land.
Let's kill this dragon.
I can't just sit here and watch a warrior die.
I am well pleased to say I will face this beast of fire whose breath would melt the very ground I stand on. I cannot tear limb from limb like I did Grendel. So I need this shield and this sword to defeat him.
Soon he felt the heat of the dragon's breath coming down the entrance. A steaming current of fire and smoke blocked the passage. The monster came quickly towards him, pouring out fire and smoke, flames beating at the iron shield.
Wait only a moment, my king. Look at all that I've won. Look at all that we have.
For all my treasure, I thank the Father in heaven. Now take my kingdom and lead it. Lead my people. Beowulf! No! Beowulf!
So long, Beowulf.
12 of the most honored and brave Yates got on their horses and rode up to and around the tower. They were there to mourn the death of a man closely related to gods, sent to defend the land.